Hello and welcome back to CryptoLiveLeak. Again, we're here at Tokenfest Boston 2018, and it is our pleasure today to have with us Marshall Hayner of MetalPay, the founder, and also Patrick Mrozowski, founder of Crumbs. So how are you guys doing today?
Pretty good. Thanks for having us on. This is really great.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. And do you want to start by telling us a little bit about what MetalPay is?
Yeah, so Metal is a payments company. We're a payments company based out of San Francisco, and we're trying to make crypto accessible for everyone. And so we have two products, one that's already live and one that's launching today. That's MetalPay and Crumbs. MetalPay is a replacement for Venmo, for Square Cash, P2P payments, but with a little bit of a twist, with a spin. It's just way more beautiful, and you can earn crypto for using it, and you can use crypto inside the app. Crumbs is a micro-investment app and trading app where you can instant buy and sell. You can micro-invest little purchases every day. These apps are kind of what you already know with Venmo and Acorns and Square Cash. It's recreating an awesome experience that you already know, and then adding the crypto element to it to give you part of Web3, part to allow you to be part of the new technology and have that experience.
So with MetalPay, basically, I'm a user. I have MetalPay app. I want to go ahead and send cash to another user, like you would on Venmo. This can happen, but eventually what you guys want to happen is when that transaction occurs, there's going to be an added benefit, right?
That's right. So everything you do in the system when you're moving money around, every time the payment moves from point A to point B, we call this POP, or proof of process payment. Different from proof of work, where you're doing computational work, POP is something that everybody can do, and you can do it from the MetalPay apps. And eventually in the future, you'll be able to do it from our blockchain and build on our blockchain as well.
Yeah, we'll definitely go into that in a little bit here. So you guys are also integrated with Apple Pay and GPay, something where you can just tap your wallet app, and then it will actually pay in the US dollar amount to any kind of merchant, right?
That's right. So in V1, you won't find this accessibility, but in subsequent versions, we are going to be adding this in. You'll be able to use the MetalPay app. That's very similar to your traditional peer-to-peer payments app. The cool part is that you have the cash card, the metal card. In the future, you'll have other currencies as well. You'll see EOS, Ripple, Stellar, some examples of some of the currencies, and you can pop those currencies, and you can also pay with them as well. Tap to pay or physical EMV chip or swipe.
Oh, so you guys are actually going to have a physical card as well. Even though we don't think that's the way of the future, you're still going to provide that option.
Still have to provide that option because we're not entirely in the future yet, but if I can do something about it, I'm going to try to bring us there. So
yeah, that's a great idea. So let's touch on Crumbs a little bit. Patrick, you want to just give us a little bit of breakdown on how people invest or what Crumbs is used for?
Yeah, so it's a micro-investing app, but instead of investing your roundups or your spare change into stocks and bonds, you can invest it into crypto. So it's just a really simple and easy way to get exposure to a bunch of amazing cryptocurrencies without putting a lot online.
And so eventually these apps are going to be linked together where I'm guessing one user account, you'll be able to log in both apps and transfer simultaneously back and forth?
That's right. Just like Google or Facebook or any great technology company that's consumer facing, it's single sign-on, one account. You can move back and forth seamlessly between both apps. You'll be able to share balances and transfer values. Yeah, it's great. I'd also like to mention Crumbs is about to add instant buy and sell as well. Yeah. So if you use Coinbase or any of these other apps, you can do that.
We were just testing it actually right before this interview.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How's it working?
It's working pretty well.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So you don't have to wait 5 days for your bank wire to clear in order to buy some of these cryptocurrencies that you guys are offering. It's an instant buy, instant sell.
That's right.
Yeah, so you just deposit cash into the app, into an FDIC insured account, and then once it's in there, then you can invest in up to 10 cryptocurrencies right now.
So that's important to know, an FDIC insured account. So that's up to $100,000 per account?
Marshall, is that?
I know that's a regular checking account.
Actually, it's $250,000 per individual. That's right. But it's a real bank account, and so that's the interesting thing. We're really thinking very forward-thinking and trying to build a better online banking experience for our users. So in future iterations of MetalPay and other products that we're going to release, you'll be able to get your account number, your routing number, direct deposit, the whole thing. So you won't need to use your old bank account.
So you're going to, in a sense, be a traditional bank with cryptocurrency innovating and disrupting yourself.
That's right.
Excellent. So
disrupting myself, but at the same time, I like to think, the cryptocurrency has said for a long time, oh, all the banks will go away. Well, that's not true. That's not true. The banks are going to change. They're going to evolve to integrate this new technology, and we're just jumping ahead of the curve. And that's the vision of Metal.
Yeah, definitely heard a lot of positive news about you guys. I know John Nazarian on CNBC is constantly mentioning MetalPay, so it's always great to see that shout out. So you guys actually plan on developing your own native blockchain. You're currently in ERC20 token, but do you want to just divulge a little bit about your plans?
Right. So as a company, we're blockchain agnostic. We look at the best technologies and we build on top of them. At the same time, our plan is to build our own blockchain that allows proof of process payment and identification of individuals and businesses on the blockchain, and the relationship between them is the POP score. So we can start to create a web of identity where you can interact on the blockchain and you know who you're interacting with. I think this might be a little bit counterintuitive for some crypto people because nobody wants to know who you are in the blockchain, but I think in reality there is a lot of value in having that transparency and to be able to have the future of credit scores. So a credit score really only tells you, oh, does this person pay their bills on time, but doesn't really tell you the behavior and the relationships they have with other businesses and other individuals. So we're trying to create a more holistic view on that.
Excellent, guys. Well, thank you so much, Patrick and Marshall, for joining us here today and innovating with MetalPay and Crumbs. Look forward for future releases from these guys. Good job.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, you're welcome.
Cheers.
Thanks.